Hi guys, welcome to Daya Enlightened. Welcome to tonight's episode of In Light. I'm super excited. So this evening we have a channeler and healer called Lou Martin, his name is, and I'm super excited. I had the absolute honor to see him on one of his live feeds and I just thought he was fantastic. So I invited him on as this evening's guest. Now, In Light is a show that I created many months ago, actually maybe 2 years ago, but I kind of revamped it this year. And basically, this is a show that Lou's on, awesome. So this is a show. This show In Light is a show that showcases enlightened souls who are living in alignment and in light with their life purpose. I'm super excited to have channeler Lou Martin on, so we're going to get him on camera. Again. Okay, this should work.
Yes,
Yes.
we're there. We did it.
Hello,
Thank you.
Lou. How you going?
Good. Daya.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Tara. Tara.
Yes. It's a little bit confusing. My name is Tara, but Day is like my Sanskrit name. But you can call me either or. It's all good. People call me either or.
It's
Tara
it's
is
great to
fine.
be here. Tara,
Yes,
it's
it's
great to be here, Tara.
lovely.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So now you're in Ireland at the moment, are you?
Actually, I'm on my first trip to the UK with my lovely lady, Joanne,
Oh,
and we're at a
beautiful.
beautiful Airbnb with a garden outside, and we're having a lovely morning.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's a beautiful part of the world. I lived in the UK for about 6 months, many moons ago. So it's very lovely. So thank you so much for being my guest for tonight's episode of In Light. Really appreciate it. And yeah, really appreciate it. I was so intrigued by your
Pleasure.
channel. No worries. I was so intrigued by your channeling. I discovered you probably about a week ago. And I just thought you were fantastic. So I thought, I love your energy. And I thought, why not have you on?
Great. I'm
So
thrilled.
fantastic. There's a slight delay, so I'll just make sure I pause a little bit
Sure, hon.
when I finish. so,
Sure.
so you're a channeler and a healer, and I think a lot of the viewers would love to know, those people watching that don't know about channeling. So, could you explain, I guess, how you channel your information, or I guess what started this whole journey for you?
Sure, hon. Sure. Well, I want to hear your story at some point too, my friend, because it's always amazing to hear how people got into this. For myself,
Mm.
I was working in a spiritual bookshop in my late 20s in Santa Monica, California, where I lived, and reading about all
Mm.
these mystical experiences and really opening myself up to them. And then I started practicing meditation. And very quickly, I had what's called a spontaneous Kundalini awakening in meditation, where the energy shot up my spine and out the top of my head. And
Wow.
everything,
Mm.
everything changed after that. It was the big before and after moment of my life. And so I was so blessed to be
Wow.
living in LA. Yeah, LA was kind of a mecca for spiritual wisdom and teachings and whatnot. So I got to hang out with people like Ram Dass and Michael Beckwith has been my minister there for
Wow.
years. Yeah, very blessed.
Wow.
And then on what's called the harmonic convergence in August of 1987. It was a huge time of global spiritual awakening. And I got to work and meet with my spirit teacher Lazarus through the channel named Jack Purcell.
Wow.
So 5 years of that, and then I took a class in opening to channel, and I started channeling my higher self and my guides after that.
Oh, wow. And, all of your spiritual mentors are really quite incredible people. I watched a documentary about 2 months ago about Ram Dass, and incredible,
Hmm.
incredible awakened person. So you've been around
Yeah.
very amazing people, and I'm sure you've learnt so much. And, I guess we're always still learning, aren't we? We're always
Aren't we
still
though?
learning.
Aren't we just?
Oh,
Yes, dear.
we always
Yes.
are.
Yes.
So,
You learn
so
something new every day if you're not very careful. That's my motto.
Yes, that's very true. We always, yes, we
Yes.
accidentally fall into the Akashic records upon meditation. Yeah, it's
Yes.
very
Yeah.
interesting. So, so Lou, I guess with channeling, do you work with spirit guides or angels, or what kind of energies do you work with your channeling?
Right. It's a great question. What it is for me is this is the way I've been taught that all spirit guides come through the higher self. And so
Mm,
it's been the same, it's been consistently, Tara, the same energy for the last 25 plus years. So I do practice meditation. I do pray every day. I do keep a journal. The fourth thing is finding and following my inspiration. So I do
yeah.
all of those things when I channel, because of being a meditator, it's very easy for me to go very deep very quickly. And
Mm,
then the energy just literally drops right into me, drops right down my
mm,
head, and I feel it. I feel it connect with me,
mm,
and then I just start, you know, flowing with the ideas that are coming to me. And
mm,
so spirit is, human beings. We're very individualized, and we're very focused on our lovely illusions of separation and all that. Spirit is much more amorphous, and it's much more the collective
mm,
energy, and one steps in, another steps out. So it's pretty much, I
mm,
think, based on
mm.
whatever the need of the moment is, and
Yeah.
whoever is part of that energy. That's my experience of it. So it isn't
Yeah.
it isn't a particular guide per se. It's just the energy.
Yeah. And I really love what you said there about that, because energy, and I've always said this to clients myself, is that, because I have clients that ask me that too, around how do I find my spirit guides? And I say to them, it's
Yes,
infinite. It's infinite, because names and labels are all part of probably our human desire to want to label and
sure.
categorize things, I guess. So it's
Yes,
lovely that,
yes.
and that when I saw your energy on one of your live feeds, that's why I wanted to get you on, because I really resonated with it. It felt very
Thank you.
genuine. It felt like it was of the light, and you
Mm,
had a very, I could feel in your heart you had a pure intention to help the planet. That's what I felt
great.
immediately when I saw your live feed. So just
Thank
leading
you,
on
dear.
to that,
Can I
yeah,
just tell
well,
you
it's the
that's
truth.
very, very nice to hear. Thank you.
We
Thank
don't
you.
we sometimes, as healers too, and mystics, or whatever we call ourselves, sometimes we're
Yes,
constantly giving, and it is nice to receive uh, that back as well. So I wanted to give
yes,
that
dear.
to you, because
Yes,
you're
sure.
doing fantastic work, and I just wanted to acknowledge
Thank
that.
you.
So that's
Thank
all
you.
right. So what? That's okay, no problem. So what?
You're a
Oh,
joy,
love
my
it.
friend. Everyone's spoiling me rotten
Oh.
these days. I don't know.
Oh, well, you're giving it out, so you're receiving it, and
Thank you.
that's the
Thank
thing.
you.
We're allowing to receive is a big gift. So, what would you say,
That's right.
Lou, that your soul mission on this planet? What would, if you could? I guess if you could put it into words. I know it's a big question,
Sure.
but like, yeah.
You think? Yeah,
I, I
it's a
like to
good
go in
question.
with those.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're as deep as they come, so that's wonderful. Yeah. I mean, honestly, this is, you and I obviously are just connecting here for the first time in this way today. I have no doubt we're going
Yeah.
to be lifelong buddies here because
Yeah.
we have
I felt that.
energetically, we've got so much in
Yeah.
common, my dear friend. So I'm sure it's the same as what you feel, which is that we're
Yeah.
born in this time of great awakening and healing. And the best gift that we can offer to the world is to strive to be some sort of an example and an inspiration that life can
Yes.
be different, and we can be more authentic and more inner directed and more inspired and more feeling our oneness with life and each other
Mm,
and the earth and spirit, and just
mm,
honoring the sacredness of all of that. and helping people to open their hearts. My workshop here in the UK tonight and tomorrow is called The Path of the Heart. And when I was talking
Oh,
about the
wow.
Kundalini experience, right, that was completely, the message was love, 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 open to love, love. So, when we do that, as you know, you're just lit up
Yeah.
like Christmas yourself there, my friend. When we do that, we shine
Yeah,
from the inside out. Spirit goes.
true.
So I'd say there are two teachers that have been hugely inspiring to me. One, as I mentioned, is Lazarus, and they say
Yes.
you have two focuses: to learn to have fun and to consciously create success. And then Abraham says the basis of life is freedom, the purpose of life
Yeah.
is joy. So, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
It's not too complicated. It's just trusting that, isn't it?
Oh, that's so beautiful. Yes, you definitely have to come back as my guest because it's so exciting to speak to, and because there's a thing, sometimes we do work in isolation for our job,
Mm,
like, and so
sure.
this is why I created this show, because I love learning from other people, and I'm just like
Yes,
absorbing
me
all
too.
of your wisdom here,
Hmm,
and it's
thank you, dear.
beautiful. So yeah,
Thank you.
and love, that's what we're here for on this planet, I think. And you've summed it up
Yeah.
brilliantly. What more can I say? I can't say anything else because
You,
I think it's awesome.
you're doing fine. You're doing fine. You're riding this wave just like I am, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really true. That's really
Mm,
true. We're all
mm,
just,
mm.
and it reminds me of a quote about that the soul is, when we physically incarnate, we're a wave, but then when we go out of the body, we go back to the ocean, and we realize
Brilliant.
that we're actually the ocean.
That's right.
And I
That's
I
exactly
like
right.
and I like
Yes, that's
that.
well
And
said.
yeah, I don't know. I think it might have been Rumi. Rumi, that poet, he always
Sure.
says really fantastic
Oh yeah.
things.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Which is
Yeah.
really true.
Love Rumi.
And so your workshop, I'll definitely get you to talk about that at the end of the interview. So I just
Sure
want to
thing.
ask you a
Yeah,
couple
yeah.
more questions.
Sure,
So
honey. You're fine.
okay, so beautiful. So what can I ask you, because I
Well,
feel
here,
like those were
here,
the
here.
go for it.
Let me jump in. Let me jump in. Yeah. So
Jump
the
in.
message here, your energy, your group, your dedication, your passion, your commitment, my friend. You and I are
Yeah.
on the same page. We're striving to bring a
Yeah.
message to our brothers and sisters from Great Spirit that this is the time of awakening, healing, and growth, and follow
Yeah.
your heart. So that's what you and I are about.
Mm.
That's what all the work is about. Love, 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 and everything else is just a confusion or an excuse. So we just got to keep moving past the confusing excuses that we
I
all make and
like
give each other.
that.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
I've got
Confusion.
a new beautiful lady in my life, so I'm
Oh, that's
dangerous to the world. I'm a man in
wonderful.
love. Thank you, thank you. So I'm a big
Well,
fan of love here
that's a
today.
good thing. Oh,
It
that's
is. It's
beautiful.
a
And
very
it's
good
it's
thing.
so
Thank you.
it is. Yeah. And from what I feel about both your connections is that both of you together, your collective energy is about the sacred union and about that
Yeah,
sacred feminine and divine masculine energy, because that's
yeah,
another thing that
yes,
we're all here to embody as well, as the divine masculine and the sacred feminine. So
that's right.
well, I guess I'll ask you about love then. So, what do you feel when that whole concept of, I guess, this is another big question, but around sacred
All
union, and
right.
how do you view that when you meet, your twin flame soulmate? How do you view that in your words?
Sure. Well, that is a brilliant question. You and I are definitely going to have to chat some more because this is just too much fun. You know, um, I mean, I'll say I think women are the teachers of relationship on the planet, and the sooner men understand that, the easier life becomes. And we're living in
Mm,
this powerful cosmic moment. Lazarus has talked about this for 30 years, the
yep.
return of the divine feminine, as you said. And
Yes.
it's the role of the feminine to feel, and it's the role of the
Mm,
masculine to express. It's the role of the
yes.
feminine to understand, and it's the role of the masculine to protect the understanding or to commit to the understanding.
Mm,
So we all have these
mm,
beautiful energies inside of us, and as you and I and Joanne and everyone in the world knows, we've been
Yeah.
accepting a very dim shadow view of what being a man and a
Yep.
woman in the world could be, and what
I
relationships could be.
agree. Yeah.
Mm,
Yes.
you know,
Oh man, you're getting me fired up now because that's so true. And I've spoken. Can't you tell I'm a Leo?
good.
Like when people tell me,
Oh,
what's your
no
star
kidding.
sign, by the way?
Well, Joanne is a
What?
Leo too. So here,
Oh really?
Joanne, wave it to Tara. Yes, there we go. Okay.
Hi,
All right.
Joanne.
There
Oh,
you go.
hello,
There
darling.
you go.
She can
Okay.
come on.
I'm a
She can
Vir.
come on camera if she wants. Yeah.
I tried to tell her that, but she's
She's
working up to it.
more
Thank
than
you.
welcome. She's more than
I'll
welcome.
tell her. I'll tell her. She's the brains behind the operation here, I'll tell you. Um,
I can already feel her
yes,
energy. She's got a beautiful energy.
yes, she does have a beautiful energy, Tara. Thank you. Yeah, the two of you have a lot in common. You're both delightful. I'm a
Oh.
Virgo, so I tend to be kind
Yes.
of mm, yeah, so in the head, but very grounded at the same time. You know,
Virgo's an
intellectual but
awesome star
grounded.
sign. Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
has its
I think
advantages.
Virgos.
Yes, it has
Mm,
its advantages. Yeah, yeah.
Virgos. My understanding of it. Well, my my dog's a Virgo.
Your dog is a
So my
Virgo.
dog chart.
That's good,
My
dear.
dog's a Virgo. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's good. Keep me humble. Yeah, yeah, that's good.
Not that I'm comparing you
No,
to a
no,
dog
no,
or anything
no,
like that.
no, no, not at
No,
all.
not at all. Not at
I'm
all.
sure you. I'm
Not
sure you
at
love
all.
your dog.
So
I'm sure it's the light of your life. No, no problem.
I do, he, oh,
Yes.
I would bring him on camera, but he's asleep right now, so it's all
All
good.
right. Her dog's
Um,
asleep. Then we can bring him on camera. We're having a party
oh, that's
today.
funny. And what you
Brilliant.
said actually is great. Oh, it's fantastic. We're having fun. And I've always said that laughter is one of the highest vibrations. Because
Sure.
I like I've met many spiritual people along my path, and I've met some interesting people along the way. And some of
Right.
them
Sure.
have been but some of them have said things to me like, I don't want to be in a body. I want to go back to the source. I've awoken, and I always said to them, "You're in the first stage of awakening if you're saying that." And they're like, "What?"
Mm-hmm.
And I say
Mm-hmm.
because and this is a quote that I came up with a little while ago, is I really believe that the gateway to our divinity is through our physicality. Through our physical body
Sure.
is where we experience our divinity. So embracing the body, and I heard Matt Kahn, a Hay House author, say this
Yeah.
on his video today. He
Yeah.
said that
Yeah.
integrating the healthy ego back into the body is a really important stage of awakening, where we're embracing our
Yes.
body. That's a
Yes.
really big thing. What are your thoughts on
Yes.
that?
That's. Oh yeah, hun. Well, that's absolutely true. My guides say the
Mm.
higher you want to go, the more grounded you need to be. And like we're just talking about masculine,
Yes,
feminine,
yes.
it's not about one or the other. It's both and, both together, both in harmony with each other.
Yep.
So, the
Yes,
body
in
is the
union.
vehicle
Yep.
for the soul to express. Yeah. Yeah. And most of
Yes.
us are in our heads
Yes.
most of the time. So the journey is to come back into the heart, into the body, into the present moment.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, and that the
Yeah.
heart is that gateway between the upper and the lower energies anyway,
Yes.
which is fantastic.
Yes.
So
It's
so
the bridge.
Lou,
Yes.
I would like to
Yeah.
ask you if yeah, exactly. Sorry, it delayed there. Could you repeat what you said? We had a delay there.
Sure. I'm just saying it's a gateway. It's also the bridge. It's the means to get from
Yeah.
one to the other. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Same thing.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you, and I'll definitely have to have you come back on the show. Now, before we
Yes.
wrap up
Good.
soon, I just
Sure,
wanted
hun.
to ask you if you could, if you feel comfortable, and only if you feel comfortable, to channel, or if
Sure.
you feel comfortable to channel something, or if you just have
Sure.
a
That's fine.
message for the planet today, for people watching. Yes,
Sure.
beautiful.
No,
All
I'll
right, so I'll let you
channel.
do your thing.
I can do that. Yeah, that's
Great.
grand. You're spoiling me. So no, we're good. Thanks.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, Tara, thank you, my friend, for
Yep.
having me on. And I invite you and your audience to close their eyes and take a deep breath with me. Right. God bless you, dear friends. Here we go one more time. A pleasure. Tara, dear friend, we just want to start with you. What a beautiful soul you are, dear friend. What a powerful soul. Yeah. And dear one, you're holding that space for it to be easy and it to be simple and for people to understand that this is not any longer esoteric or complicated, dear one. It's just right there in life, in the heart, in relationship, in the moment. And dear one, you're doing such beautiful work. Your guides are just celebrating you, standing and cheering here. Yeah, you hear us?
Mm,
Yeah,
thank
dear
you.
one. So, yeah, you're very welcome. Absolutely. So, we want to give to you. Absolutely, dear one. You're doing such great work. And it is the message of this time, dear friend, to have that space within every life, to honor the feelings that come up in every day, and to make peace with the past, the present, the future, as people understand it. And dear friend, to go into that peace as often and as deeply as possible. Because as you know, dear friend, meditator that you are, the channel as well, everyone listening here, so many wonderful students of consciousness. Dear friends, peace is the presence of infinite possibilities. And in the challenges of life right now and moving forward in this time of great change and awakening, dear ones, you have the resources and the access to these resources within you that can and will make every situation meaningful. And dear friends, the greatest gift you can give to yourselves and to the world is understanding that there are no accidents, that everything is happening through accordance to your own free will and the response, yeah, life responding to you, to what you're putting out there, dear friends. Yeah, vibrationally, vocally, verbally, etc., etc. If you want to change something in your life, start speaking from that place of change. If you want to let go of something from the past, stop keeping it alive in your words, dear friends. Yeah. Let your intention be as clear as you can, dear ones, that you are knowing who you are, why you're here, and what you're about. And dear friends, as we say, when you get stuck, go within, come to peace, and give that situation to your guides for our purpose, dear friends. Let us take a leading step in your journey here from time to time, yeah? And understand and know that you are never alone, that you are safe, loved, and supported, and truly life loves you. And dear ones, as the awakeners of this world, life has called you into this time of great change so that you can undergo these changes first, dear friends, so that you can be, as we say, the living demonstration that life is miraculous and holy and sacred, and that you are worthy and deserving of all that you desire for yourselves, for your loved ones, your families and friends, dear friends, and for the world itself. Your open heart is absolutely a doorway into a new world. Dear ones, we love you so. Tara, dear friend, God bless you. Peace and blessings. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much. That was incredible. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Nice way to start the
Thank you.
day, let
Thank
me
you.
tell
Thank
you.
you. Oh, it's
My
a nice
pleasure,
way to
hon.
finish the
Yeah.
day too.
All right then. All
So,
right.
thank you. Wow,
Brilliant.
that was wow. How's everyone feeling? Hey, if people are watching now, put a love heart in the comments. Send Lou some love for that. That was fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful. So, Lou, how do people find you on Facebook or social media?
Sure. So, yes, absolutely. Well, Facebook is, as we were just chatting earlier, Joe and myself, Facebook has got 2 billion people on it every day. So it's definitely a great way for us to stay
Wow.
connected. Yes, I know. It's amazing. So
Wow.
yeah, I mean, Lou Martin, this is my Facebook link, I'm sure is
Beautiful.
connected to you here, right?
Yep.
And that's the
I will
best
tap.
way.
Yep.
And like,
I'll do that.
thank you. And you and I have about the same followers at this point, the same number of followers on your page here, which is great to
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
it's wonderful.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really, it's
right.
beautiful. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's a
Yeah,
good number.
yeah.
I
And
think
as
every
it,
number is sacred.
yes, well, I'm just that we're that there is an audience for this message, and it's only going to continue to grow. Is what we're both seeing, I'm sure. Particularly in this month, this has been just such a magical
Yes.
month so far. It's just been incredible. But I
Oh, it
do, as you know,
has,
I do.
hasn't it? It's been incredible.
Yes, yes, yes. More to come. I encourage you, me, and all of us light workers see what we can create in the next 10 days, you know, because it really is a powerful time. I'm making my
Definitely.
first trip to London tomorrow
Definitely.
night. I can't wait for
Oh,
that.
cool. Excellent.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes,
do you want to
yes.
tell people a little bit about your workshop? Because I do have people that are from the UK that I'm sure will be watching this
Oh,
video.
great.
So,
Oh, great.
yeah. So
Sure.
tell us about your workshop.
Sure. Well, tonight I'm at a place in Sussex called the Hamblin, Hamblin, named after Thomas Hamblin, the Saint of Sussex. It's his old house,
Cool.
and it's a retreat center and a
Oh,
workshop
wow.
center. So I'm giving a talk there. Yeah, I can't wait. We're going to go check it out for the first time this afternoon. Looking forward to that. So
Wow.
it's an introduction to the path of the heart, me, my channeling, et cetera, et cetera. And then the workshop is just like, you know, you invited me to channel here. It's creating a safe space for people to talk about where they're at in their life, their
Yep.
feelings, their joys, their sorrows, their struggles, their fears, doubts, all of that good fun. And then keep working with the energy of spirit to keep helping them to let that go and to listen to, trust, and follow our loving inner guidance to create lives of joy, fulfillment, and true freedom.
Wow. Oh, so people who are watching who are in the UK at the moment, I know that there are people that follow me that are in the
Yeah,
UK. Go check it
yeah,
out, please, because it will be
yes.
amazing. That's fantastic.
Thank
Well,
you.
Lou, honestly,
Thanks,
I'm going to
darling.
get you. Going to get you on again. You know that I'm going to get you on again.
Fantastic. This is the beginning of
You
a
know
beautiful
that.
friendship, Tara.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful.
Yes, it
Delighted.
is, and what a beautiful blessing! What a great way to understand your gifts is through an interview because we we really saw your light this evening. So I want to thank you so much from my heart to yours. Thank you so much, and everybody
Thank you, dear.
watching, just put some love hearts there. Peace and angel blessings, and you have a beautiful day today, and all the best for your workshop this evening.
Thank you, Tara. God bless you and your work, and I will talk with you soon, my friend. Take care.
No worries. Take care of
Peace.
yourself. Bye bye. Peace.